Hey, welcome to another episode of Open Minded Conversations. Like we talk about logical situations, current events, religion, all sorts of, logical subjects. Just really using your common sense on, certain situations that's going on in the world, in all, aspects. And so I appreciate y'all for watching. And as I always say, please subscribe to the channel. And so Raven, she talked with Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg is a legendary actress. Um, she's been on The View for years. She's made a name with that as well. But she made a name with being a legendary actress. Especially in the early '90s, late '80s, especially. You think about Color Purple, and movies like that. And so she asked, she addressed, Whoopi Goldberg addressed her sexuality with Raven-Symoné. And so let's check it out. Let's get straight to it.
Times Whoops, you give me lesbian vibes. You give me like stud vibes.
I think this is actually just a secret fantasy of Raven's. I think she just wants everyone to be gay, and she's just really hoping you're going to come out right here, right now. So
if you want to tell us anything, Whoops, you're more than welcome.
Women have been asking me this for.
And so, first of all, for her asking that question, I think that's very bold. I guess Raven-Symoné feel like her being a celebrity herself and well known, and may perhaps know Whoopi Goldberg for a very long time. I guess she felt very comfortable, asking about Whoopi Goldberg's sexuality, but at the same time, I feel like that's no, will I say, it shouldn't, have a lead way for you to ask those personal questions. Honestly, that's what I feel. And so we're going to keep listening to it.
As long as I've been around, I am not a lesbian,
Okay.
But I know lots of them, and I've played them on television.
Oh, that's enough.
And so, and that's the problem with a lot of actresses and actors. We see them in certain roles that they tend to have. We know Whoopi, a lot of roles she's had, she played a lesbian role. And so some people see her in that perspective because she act, like a lesbian in certain roles, like Color Purple. We found out later on that she was attracted. Suge Avery, turned herself on to Celie in the movie Color Purple. And so, a lot of people may have that perception. But I know a lot of people, especially a lot of females that I know, they may act kind of tomboyish. They may, have, masculine characteristics, but they still, they still are, a heterosexual person. They are, heterosexual people. Just because someone may act a certain way. I know a lot of males. They may have a feminine, I guess, tone to their voice, or they, some of their gestures may, seem feminine, but they're not. They may not be homosexual. And so, we just got to be careful. I feel this is an example that, you got to be careful. I don't know Raven's motives on asking that question. Is it that she want clout, or she want attention to her podcast, to kind of boost up the ratings, or what? But I thought she kind of went too far, even though she may be very acquainted with Whoopi Goldberg to ask those questions. So we're going to keep going with this.
But I have always had lesbian friends.
And so, yeah, that's the main gist of this interview. She kind of said it like, I think Whoopi was wise the way she responded to Raven asking her those questions. I think she was very wise, and and on how she answered those questions. But honestly, if somebody asked me that question, I may feel very uncomfortable, and I ask, not on the podcast, but I asked why she asked those questions. Personally, I would ask why she asked those questions. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. I thought that was crazy. I'm gonna bring up the video clip as well, so we can check that out. I'm gonna go to the video if I can get to it to see the whole thing, visually, how she reacted. So we're gonna get to it.
Speaking of love and like staying out of people's business, I want to just dig into your business a little bit. Sometimes you get lesbian vibes. You give me like stud vibes.
I think this is a secret fantasy of Raven.
It is.
I think she just wants everyone to be gay, and she's just really hoping you're going to come out right here, right now. So
Women have been asking me this for as long as I've been around. It's like, what do you care who I love?
Speaking of love and like staying out of people's business, I want to just dig into your business a little bit. Sometimes
So that was basically, the visual of, what I played earlier. But I just wanted to play, it visually so y'all can see how it was. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. Y'all let me know what you thought about that. How she responded. And on, Raven should have asked that question in the first place. 'Cause I think that's none of her business. If Whoopi Goldberg is a lesbian or not. We all know that Whoopi Goldberg was married before. She was married several times. And so just leave your comment. But that don't necessarily mean, if you're married that you're not, attracted to the same sex. So it's a lot to go with that. And so I appreciate y'all for watching. And, appreciate y'all for listening to Open Minded Conversations. And until next time, all right, peace.